Hi everyone, Dede here. Welcome to the present show. And here with us, I'm going to show you also Mindful Pat. Ciao, Mindful Pat.
Hello, everyone.
And our guest of today is directly from Germany, Matthias. Ciao, Matthias. Thank you for being in the present show. Welcome.
Hey.
So tell us something more about you.
I'm a manager at IBM, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I like working, and I like the way that the world is moving, inventing new stuff. I became aware of, we are multitasking so much, and it gets a bit too much for me. I like to juggle with balls, but if you can't catch them anymore, then it becomes difficult. And I was looking for something, like a valve to get rid of too much energy and too much stress. So I found yoga, and I became a yoga teacher. And the new way of teaching yoga is really more about the mind and meditation and your breath. It is not against success to be mindful. It is the opposite. It really helps to drive better decisions and to be more in peace with yourself and the environment. Worst case, it's just like exercising. You do something good for your body. After a while, I realized that some of my bad habits went. At that time, I was still smoking, and it just felt like stupid to continue smoking while doing breathing exercises. So it just went away, and I felt this is doing something really good to myself on a more subtle level than I really can understand, but it works. And so I was diving more and more into it and getting more subtle, which means from the physical exercises to breathing, to meditation, and to daily mindfulness practices.
I had a yoga instructor once tell me that yoga is 80% mental and 20% mental.
If you want to sit down and just meditate, it's fairly hard. Because your mind still goes on, and it says, you have to clean up and you have to add this to your shopping list and whatever. The moment you calm down, all the bad things come up. Your body is itching. The things that you put down before because you didn't have time and energy to think about it, now you calm down and it all comes up. So what I typically do is I do some yoga before, and then once you're shaking off all the things that the body wants to do, body wants to move, if you move it, if you give it a chance to get rid of all the energies from the physical perspective, then you bring the attention to your breath. Because the breath is the most subtle connection between the physical body and the mind. So if you concentrate on your breath, automatically your mind keeps calming down, your body is still involved, but not on the gross level anymore. And from there, you just become aware of the present moment, of your body and all of that, and you are in the mind.
So say you're sitting down meditating and this thought just keeps coming up about the past, something happened. If you keep trying to fight it and go against it and analyze it, it probably won't go away. But if you relax, if you breathe,
exactly,
it will unleash.
You have to practice mindfulness like a muscle, The earlier you realize, I'm not mindful at the moment. There's something tight here.
Yeah.
And the quicker you can stop it there, that's the first thing you have to do to let it go. After a while, you realize two things. One is, I become happy. When I meditate for quite some time, from somewhere, happiness comes up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very important thing, because it shows you that in your very core, if everything else is removed, you are automatically happy. And the other thing is, mindfulness brings you back into the driver's seat of your own life. Because if you practice this, stop the other thoughts, you automatically stop other things to happen. So, if someone is angry at me, my automatic impulse would be, I want to shout back to him.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm mindful and I realize, he's shouting back to me, there's some anger coming up in me, you extend this gap where you have longer time, you quicker realize what's happening in you, and you are in control.
Matthias, thank you so much for talking about yoga and mindfulness. Great practice for the mindful minute that you shared
time
for happiness and creating that space. We look forward to talking to you in the future.
Thank you so much, Matthias, for sharing all of this with us.